Toyota's RAV4 Prime is one of the most popular models of the company, and its biggest competitor, Hyundai Tucson, has given it great competition. But Toyota, being the best among all, has plans to knock out Hyundai's Tucson model. Why is that? Is it because of its exterior or interior or maybe whole system? Well, to touch the perfection, Toyota wants to remain the best, but can RAV4 Prime be able to beat Tucson? Let's find out with Tech Addicts, so fasten your seatbelts. We are going on a drive. The Toyota RAV4 Prime has been regarded as the gold standard for what a compact SUV that is powered by a plug-in hybrid drivetrain can be since it was introduced. It is economical, quick, and almost as useful as a typical RAV4 in its class. However, consumers in the market for an SUV now have an additional option to consider: the plug-in hybrid version of the Hyundai Tucson. The performance and fuel economy of this variant are also superior to those of the standard gas-only Tucson. Both models, the RAV4 Prime and Hyundai Tucson, are great options for SUV consumers who are interested in exploring the world of electric vehicles but are not ready to commit totally just yet. You may get a taste of what it's like to drive and charge an electric car by purchasing a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, also known as a PHEV. With this type of vehicle, you won't have to worry about being stranded. They are able to travel shorter distances using electric power and then effortlessly transition to using gasoline power later on. Which all-electric sports utility vehicle offers the most bang for the buck? Well, that's what we're here for, and we will evaluate the RAV4 Prime and the Tucson PHEV to see which one is the more cost-effective option. The Toyota RAV4 Prime comes equipped with all-wheel drive as standard and a plug-in hybrid powertrain that is capable of producing a remarkable 302 horsepower. Although it comes standard with all-wheel drive, the Hyundai Tucson plug-in has a lower maximum output of 261 horsepower. The RAV4 Prime was able to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a speedy 5.6 seconds when tested, which was a full 2 seconds faster than the Tucson plug-in time of 7.6 seconds. Unfortunately, Toyota's performance credentials do not include any sort of athletic handling skill, as its acceleration is its sole claim to fame in terms of its performance. The Hyundai Tucson PHEV has improved responsiveness and is surprisingly agile for an SUV. The EPA estimates that the RAV4 Prime has an all-electric range of 42 miles, and once it changes over to a standard hybrid operation, it achieves an impressive 38 miles per gallon in mixed city and highway driving. The Tucson plug-in consumes a little bit more gas than the fuel-saving model, but it is still relatively efficient. According to the EPA, the Hyundai has a combined fuel economy of 35 miles per gallon and has a range of up to 33 miles when operating solely on battery power. A RAV4 Prime was able to go 48 miles in electric mode during the real-world testing that was conducted by us, which is 6 miles further than the EPA estimated it would go. The Tucson plug-in had a range of 29 miles, which was somewhat less than the battery-only estimate of 30 miles. Interior design and technology. Both of these plug-in hybrid SUVs are excellent choices that won't let you down. Suppose you are seeking a contemporary and pleasant cabin in which to unwind while you're traveling. The RAV4 Prime and the Hyundai Tucson plug-in are both quite roomy and packed with cutting-edge technology. The dashboard of the Toyota seems more traditional, and it features a freestanding touchscreen that is positioned atop the center stack. The interior design of the Toyota is more conventional. The Tucson has a design that's a little bit more daring than other Hyundai vehicles. It has a sculpted dashboard that flows into the door panels, a large integrated center screen, and an unusual steering wheel with horizontal spokes. Both electrified SUVs come equipped with smartphone connectivity options such as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but only the Hyundai offers the ability to connect to your phone wirelessly. When you upgrade to the larger 10.25-inch touchscreen, however, you no longer have access to the wireless functionality. Even while the central media and climate control panel of the Tucson has touch-sensitive controls, giving it an upscale appearance, it can be challenging to use without diverting your attention from the road. Because the RAV4 relies mostly on tactile buttons and knobs for its controls, this issue is significantly less of a concern inside it. The competition is fierce, but in the end, the Hyundai Tucson comes out on top, thanks to its marginally superior user experience and a more extensive list of standard equipment. Pricing and volume. The Hyundai Tucson plug-in, just like the vast majority of Hyundai's other vehicles, is positioned among its rivals as a bargain player. Its beginning price of $36,695, which includes the destination charge, is lower than the price of the RAV4 Prime by around $4,900. You get the same advanced safety features of the RAV4 as part of the standard package for this lower price. These include forward collision mitigation, lane keeping assistance, blind spot warning, and adaptive cruise control. Additionally, you get a few extras like safe exit assist and driver attention warning. Due to the fact that neither car is assembled in North America, they do not meet the criteria necessary to be eligible for the federal tax credit at this time. This condition for final assembly was imposed by the Inflation Reduction Act. It is also important to note that both plug-in hybrid SUVs have wait lists that extend into the months, so if you want to buy one right now, you might have to pay a significant markup at the dealer. Well, now let's talk about the difference between plug-in hybrids and hybrids. So to clear up the confusion between the terms HEV hybrid and PHEV hybrid, both of which may be used to designate hybrid automobiles. PHEVs are hybrid electric vehicles that can be recharged by connecting them to an external power source. A mild hybrid and a complete hybrid are the two categories of hybrid electric cars that fall under the umbrella term HEV. A moderate hybrid vehicle, or HEV, uses an electric motor and a separate battery. However, the hybrid system is only employed to run the car's HVAC and audio. The most it can do in a car is give the gas-powered internal combustion engine a momentary boost when starting off from a halt. For lower speeds, HEV complete hybrids function like electric automobiles, while at higher speeds they operate like gas-powered ones. Some full hybrid vehicles include a system where the electric motor and the internal combustion engine operate separately and can transfer control between themselves. They can cooperate to provide some more thrust in other types of complete hybrids. Plug-in hybrids versus full hybrids, key distinctions. The electric battery is the primary practical difference between the complete hybrid and a plug-in hybrid. Plug-in hybrids and conventional hybrids use the battery for different purposes. The electric battery in a plug-in hybrid is its principal source of power. When the power supply from the battery is depleted, the internal combustion engine kicks in. Battery power in a complete hybrid is only sufficient for operating the vehicle at lesser speeds, such as those typically encountered in urban and suburban environments. The electric battery in a plug-in hybrid is bigger and more expensive to replace than the electric battery in a full hybrid. Also, a plug-in hybrid's battery charging options are more flexible than those of a complete hybrid. It's possible that regenerative braking could help a plug-in hybrid's battery. However, a plug-in hybrid vehicle has a larger battery and depends more heavily on it. Thus, it must be plugged into an external power source in order to fully recharge. Full hybrids include regenerative braking systems that allow their electric batteries to be charged while they drive. They harness the frictional heat generated during braking and transform it into energy that may be stored in a battery. Going back to RAV4 Prime, behold, is one of the quickest cars that Toyota has ever manufactured in its history. The 2023 RAV4 Prime is a potent plug-in hybrid that has a significant amount of electric range, and it is the model that represents the pinnacle of the RAV4 family. Toyota debuted the 5th generation of its tiny crossover in 2019, and for the 2021 model year, the company added the Prime trim level as its flagship vehicle. The plug-in hybrid versions of the Ford Escape, Hyundai Tucson, and Kia Sportage are among the vehicles with which the RAV4 Prime competes. Even from the standpoint of someone who takes great pride in their ability to drive, the plug-in hybrid version of the 2023 Toyota RAV4 Prime offers a lot of positives. To begin, it has the most powerful and seamless dual-motor electric drivetrain, in addition to a drivetrain powered by a gasoline engine. This combination makes it the quickest model in the RAV4 lineup. During our evaluations, we found that it possesses superior driving characteristics compared to standard hybrids as well as gasoline-powered versions. In addition, we find the cabin of the RAV4 Prime to be rather appealing. We found its interior to be sophisticated and impeccably designed, including an appealing combination of materials with a nice soft touch and sticky rubberized surfaces. Even though there will probably be just 2 trim levels available for the RAV4 Prime, like they are for the 2022 model, both the SC and the XSC come with a respectable amount of standard features. The RAV4 Prime is prepared for daily commuting duty because it has a range of more than 40 miles on electric power alone before the gas engine is activated. Taking into account all of these aspects, it is abundantly evident that the RAV4 Prime exhibits its greatest potential, the RAV4 model. If its base MSRP of more than $40,000 isn't what you're looking for, the RAV4 hybrid that comes standard is certainly a solid option to consider. So it's today, tomorrow, Toyota. We'll be right back soon. Until then, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.